The playoffs are here, and you can predict the action all the way to the finals with FanDuel Predicts. Predict the spread, the total points, and even the game-winning moments that make the playoffs. Sign up and get a $25 bonus with FanDuel Predicts.
Offered by FanDuel Prediction Markets, LLC, a registered futures commission merchant. 18-plus bonus is non-withdrawable and expires 7 days after receipt. Trading derivatives involves significant risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Manage your activity with their consumer protection tools. Restrictions apply. See terms at FanDuel.com/predicts/bonus-offer-terms.
Excuse me! Taxi!
Come on, what are you doing? This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Well, the protests continued today outside the ICE Detention Center in New Jersey. And, John, I love this line at the beginning. Mark Wayne Mullen, who is the new, of course, Homeland Security Secretary, said if they don't like the food that's being given to them, leave. This is not a Holiday Inn. Well, joining us now because they're protesting to try to empty out the detention center full of murderers, rapists, pedophiles. You look at the list of who's in there, it's unbelievable. Joining us now is Paul Perez. He's head of the Border Patrol Union. And Paul, when you see these Democrats out there protesting for the rights of illegal criminal migrants, some of the worst of the worst, what do you think?
I wonder when they're going to get it. I wonder when they're going to realize that these people are not their constituents. American citizens that are footing the bill are their constituents, and that's who they should be in favor of instead of out there protesting for the rights of illegal immigrants.
Yeah, it really is shocking. And inside, they're complaining about the food. It makes me think of like in New York, we had these hotels where some of the illegal migrants were complaining about the food at the 4- and 5-star hotels. Also, by the way, Paul, we have with us Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna from Florida. Congresswoman.
Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I actually had a question for you. So I was in committee last Congress, and we had a member of the Border Patrol in. And, I personally think that this is a lot of pandering to the Hispanic voting demographic, being that it's now the largest voting minority in the country. But if you could just tell the listeners real quick, what percentage on average are your colleagues over at Border Patrol? Because from what I'd gathered, it's about roughly 50% Hispanic.
Yeah, we're over 50% Hispanic, and in some locations, they're upwards of 80 and 90% Hispanic. And we're dealing in the Hispanic neighborhoods. We're dealing along the southwest border, so we know the border very well. And we still, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you've seen it. They're still going to call us racist. They're still going to call us Nazis, and they're still going to attack us for enforcing the law that Congress has put on the books.
Oh, 100%. We appreciate everything that you're doing. And I just want to close out, I guess, with this, and that, a majority of the women and children that were trafficked were of Hispanic demographic. And I always find it so extremely hypocritical when you see these people largely attending protests that have been organized and funded by, organizations that have ties to foreign funding like China, which is probably in the instance of New Jersey what's happening. But then also, too, you have this aspect of they don't want to talk about, the demographic that's most impacted, and it is Hispanic Americans. And so we appreciate your service. And also, I guess I'll just end with this. I think that this is propaganda. I think the largest voting minority in the country are Hispanic Americans of Mexican descent. They try to tell you that those are the people coming in. They don't talk about the military age males from China or from the Middle East or from Africa. Right. And, and everything that we're seeing right now in this country, I couldn't applaud you more for your efforts. So thank you.
Thank you. And that's why that's exactly the reason that the Hispanic community is trending towards Republicans, because it's what they believe in protecting this country and not being taken advantage of. And so, we thank you for your advocacy, and very, very great to talk with you.
And by the way, we got a little bit of breaking news here, Paul.
Breaking news, WABC.
You can't make this up. Things are definitely getting out of control at this ICE detention center. It's just crossing that these anti-ICE rioters allegedly blasted federal agents with chemical substances. And if you look at some of the scenes I was looking at, they were pushing and shoving and beating the officers. I mean, that's a felony, right? I mean, you can't be spraying substances on officers.
Oh, yeah, that's a huge officer safety matter. We don't know what, I don't know what happened there, but we don't know. If somebody blasts us with any kind of chemicals or any kind of liquids, you don't know what's in that. I mean, it could be acid. It could be something that could, rip right through any of your protective clothing. So, yeah, I would definitely make sure that every single one of those people are arrested and charged with felonies. And under this Department of Justice, we're certain it'll happen.
Oh, well, I promise you, we will ensure that you guys are taken care of. People that do that have no welcome, opened arms from the DOJ. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, that should be a federal offense when you hit a federal officer like that. Then take them and throw them back in. Throw them in that same facility.
Exactly. Spraying them with substantive. Who knows? I mean,
guys. Enough is enough.
Absolutely. Paul Perez, thank you. We love having you on, Paul. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. You stay strong. We're with you.